broom to this, trying to stay true to this. Even when they lie on me, world on my shoulders, my girl can't even cry on me. God watching over me, the devil probably spy on me. I've been going through some, Kenneth keep an eye on me. I know it's been a drought, but to my fans, don't go dry on me. If you want a picture, take a picture, don't get shy on me. I'm here to inspire, I admire that you admire me. I've been in the dark, but I promise you'll see a bright of me. I'm sorry. So my supporters, man, I love y'all. I just want to say thank you for supporting me since day one. You don't want to see me win, man. I don't know why, but we gonna win anyway. I came straight out the with a microphone. Boy, I swear I couldn't leave that mic alone. Everybody clear the room, I like to write alone. I'm in my zone, bass bouncing off the styrofoam. I'm never in between, I'm either hot or cold. Can't be a loser, I maneuver like I got a clone. I'm out here in these streets like I ain't got a home. And you barely hear from me like I ain't got a phone. Because there's no days off, there's no days off. I know it sounds a little painful, but it pays off. Social sites was distracting, so I stayed off. Spoke to God, then me and Satan had a face off. I swear my life was like a rocket, then it takes off. First I plotted, then I got it, couldn't wait long. I put the pedal to the metal, then took the brakes off. And I kept it A1 like the steak sauce. My paychecks used to be a pair of Jordans, and I know I can't afford them, but I went ahead and bought them. Then I quit, started spent my money on recording. Yeah, the studio was small, but man, that made me a fortune. Made me a fortune, man. Trying to stop me. Y'all can't stop me. This is forever. Forever, man.
All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Houston Texans. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
And that was a good run. This is only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
Well, you think 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On third down, Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
Really? Oh, goodness. He said his game ejected. He said he'll pump me the ball.
a feed up what you think of. Oh, I hated knowing that my thoughts would turn to dream, cause I never knew I'd get my chance to link up. Oh, I tell you all of this unusual to me. Swear I came from the bottom, flappers living, walking dead on. Put your favorite rapper's name up on the headstone. Big with the cheese and you're dead wrong. Propaganda said the standards in the tear down.
Throw it back, yeah, I'm born to. It's talking, it's hustling me where I'm at. I'm living how I want now. No reason to doubt, it's clear to see. All eyes on me, 400 degrees. Who am I? Ruthless, easy does it. In public, hated or love it. It was written in my diary to start a war. I'm feeling infamous and more. A revolutionary shine. Young Don Cartagena, excuse my demeanor. Just the glamour life, you still not a player. You ain't half as nice. I'm born again, life after death. I made the sacrifice and super duper fly. Choose to keep them hypnotized. I said my name is Juice, America's most. Ain't no half stepping. See you at the crossroads.
Money over on my install. Here lies young getting paid for. Never take a loss on my install. Only take a when I'm dead. I be gang 3 times on my install. Been from the cradle to the grave. Now your favorite rapper name on the install. Too late, you already lived. It was written in the children's story. Their life's a so what you want? Every day I struggle with it. Only God could tell me slipping. I'm infinitely big through the genesis. Dead presidents, drop a gem on them. On earth, these the last days. Throw your get money, quiet storm, have a thoughts. For the cream, renegade. For the money, only green is the. I'm a player on the late night tier. So these see the prototype. Fingertips, reservoir dog to the skull. Ignorant. Can I live? Still filming, kiss to death, friend protect your neck. Three boys in the Cadillac, grave digger, kiss to death, friend protect your neck. Shame on the three boys in the Cadillac, grave digger. Money over my install. Here lies young, getting paid for. Never take a loss on my install. Only take a when I'm dead. I be gang 3 times on my install. Been from the cradle to the grave. Now your favorite rapper name on the install. Too late, you already lived. Right now I'm on the edge, so don't push me. Troublesome to 96. You wish you could reuse and know the ledge. I'm your. What's that? I smell. Let me count my.
All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Houston Texans. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Watson on first down. Now he'll escape to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again is Watson.
Ooh, I missed
He's
somebody.
going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
I missed
And that
somebody.
play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Hopefully it's an open when I come back to it.
So they went 2 yards in the wrong direction on the last pass play, and now it's 3rd and 12. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
This is fielded inside the 5. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
So he's going to punt me the ball now, or what we going to do here? Guess not. Must be punt me the ball at halftime.
Now it's a bootleg with Bridgewater. Sliding out of the pocket. And his first look is incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. A first carry for Leonard Fournette, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Third and long for Bridgewater. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. The last couple of drives have ended in punts. Maybe the crowd minds that, but you're a defensive guy. You're okay with a couple of punt drives.
Listen, I'm the guy that loves a 0-0 pitch game. Right? In baseball, I can handle that going into the 7th inning. I think the crowd, though, they want to see a little bit more excitement. Let's see if someone can break something free on offense and get going.
Offense at a premium the last 2 drives. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Come back, come back. Come back, come back.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. Steps away to his left. Completion left side to Miller.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. And down to the 20. A huge play there for Houston. 43 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20. From the red zone now, Watson. Miller on the catch over the middle. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Underneath for Miller.
Come on with that stuff, man.
And the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as as his guys will get the football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu. Third down from the 2. Fourth down lurking, but one more shot here. What do you do, Charles?
I think you run it here. Try and create some space, get your punter a little bit more room, and if you're really lucky, you get enough space to get a first down. But I think right now the big thing is take care of the football, get space for your punter, and get rid of the ball.
Mr. Conservative.
Yeah, I do kind of wear that well, don't I?
On third down, Fournette. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down. And the Jaguars send out their punter. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. And he's able to get it out of there. This is a pretty good kick. The first half update now from Philadelphia. And it's the Panthers there out to the early advantage. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. The Texans offense
Bounce
now,
back,
they get
no
set to
fumbles,
head
cover
back
the
on
ball
the field.
up.
And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player.
Oh,
find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try to move the football.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Somebody please tell me what Braxton Miller was doing out there.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Watson on second down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. On 3rd down, Watson. It's hauled in by Ellington. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Now a first down throw. Watson dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to his running back, Lamar Miller. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, Ray, seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football. first down, it's Watson.
Oh my goodness, man. I can't take nothing away from him, but come on, man.
And he'll take it out to the 20-yard line. He's on
this dude was beat by like 4 or 5 yards.
Last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers
Better
started
pass.
as DBs
That's all I
and
ask for.
starts up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
And he's going to lose yardage here.
It's
Back
better,
to his own
better
18.
pass. That's all I ask.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Bridgewater to throw it this time. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. To throw is Bridgewater. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Throw left side complete. That's Griffin. That one goes for 24 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Back to throw, Watson. Now he's flushed out left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Griffin. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Richmond.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I didn't want to risk it.
That was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. To throw on 2nd is Watson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Texans are in for 6.
Either way, he missed.
That's the PAT. No good on the extra
Blocks
point,
so
so
just missed.
down
Either way,
there.
he missed.
And this will stay a 6-point ball game.
I suck at kicking field goals. Only because I hadn't done it enough.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The return man is Grant. And And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his left. Going deep for Moncrief. This is intercepted. Picked off here by Aaron Colvin. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. After the interception, here's Watson. Forced out to his left. Throw left side taken in by Miller. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
On 1st and 10, Watson.
Right off of him.
Buying time to his left. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Come right for me.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Watson being chased out left. Throw left side complete. That's Griffin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down. A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll find his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Two minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. Watson looking to throw on 2nd down. Steps away to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. Watson having his arsenal. Play action for Miller. Now Watson. Man open, that's Kiki.
I think we know how to counter that. I'm not the smartest, but I think so.
Not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. A pickup of 24
the lineman keep
on
rushing in there. Just
conversion.
put some thought behind it, just a little bit.
From the gun, here's Watson. Dancing to his left. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. Forced out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Watson looks to throw again.
Oh my goodness, man! Come on, with that's not. I don't get that, man. I'm sorry. This man was wide open. This man tried to catch it with his numbers on his back. Man. Come on.
But if there's a time to force, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
Come on.
Down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
That stuff sucks, man. This dude wide open.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half number 1.
Here we go, gotta go.
A 1st down throw for Bridgewater. Flushed out right. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half. First down, Bridgewater. He rifles one that's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10. The final shot before the break. Watson, the catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout.
They ain't even letting me kick a field goal. They already know I'm going to miss that.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
I ain't even going to waste my... I ain't even about to throw an interception. Forget
that. Watson hands to Miller on the draw. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down, here's Watson. Dumps it complete to Miller. And now running right through it. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
Richmond.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Watson, off play action. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he'll be down deep into Jacksonville territory.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates his way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
He'll get it
Wasted
up the
play.
middle, and he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
One man in the backfield. That's Miller. Second and goal.
Richmond. Reset.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
You want two.
You're without a doubt. And so far
want to
today,
get more
he's got
aggressive,
one,
but I mean,
but was
it's
denied
really
as he
no
tried to
need
get
to.
the second one.
There's really no need to.
Now Watson on third and goal. That's complete right around the 8. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. They lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to fourth down. Kaimi Fairbairn now to attempt the Texan field goal. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will make our score 9-0. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things
With my
considered,
luck, I
not
would
a
have
bad
threw an
job on the
interception or
defensive side.
quarterback with a fumble. He would have scooped and scored. No,
There,
sir.
and that is, you actually have both sides happy
I ain't taking
with
that
that
chance.
exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. They find some open field here. Yeah, they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
22 yards. He got
Running lanes rate a
23
premium in the
rushing
first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here we go, gotta go.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And he's got some space here. Well, he's free going down the left side.
Come on.
Jaguars.
All Fournette needed was a little bit momentum.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are back within a score. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And the lead is down to 2. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now out comes Houston. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
On first down, Watson escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A huge play there for Houston. And even 40 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Now it's Watson eluding the pressure right. On the right side, this is Miller. And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Carry now for Lamar Miller.
Hopkins, you going to block somebody today or tomorrow?
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Today, tomorrow, neither one. Which one?
First down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Setting up the screen for Miller.
How is my dudes getting caught up
now
on this?
3rd down.
Time to give a little
Weak
credit
stuff,
here.
man.
That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. They shakes it off. Buying time to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, there's a bunch of pressure that time on 3rd down. They nearly got him. Probably should have gotten him, but he's able to escape the pocket. But unfortunately, by then, that play had already broken down.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will push the lead up to 12-7. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Back now in Jacksonville. Second down, Bridgewater. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
The Jaguars on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Left side complete.
Nice, solid tackle.
Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. One thing I think that's
ain't even the play I chose. Oh my God, I'm glad that worked out that way.
It's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays.
I forgot I didn't reset my audible so when the game restarted. That's crazy.
One score down. Here we go.
That is crazy.
They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go with a big bang.
No, sir.
And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage.
I didn't reset my audible.
Stop short of the marker on 4th down. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
Come back.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. It fights him off. Being chased out left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Start running in there under control.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Miller. And he's got room. And just shedding him off there. And he is out of bounds, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Watson on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
About time he ain't running to the lineman.
Lamar Miller, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans will extend their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. Stays on his feet. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down. It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Room here to run. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Bridgewater to throw it this time. Flush to his right.
Get him. Sack lunch.
And he goes down. The 4-time All-Pro, J.J. Watt. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game. But
right
boy,
to me,
not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
Fulton, you gonna just lay a hand on anybody, or what? You just gonna watch?
Just
let me know. I can
now 2nd down.
And make my movements off of that.
These timeouts. They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to
you
start
just,
right now.
Reach your hand out, let me know.
That means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Rolling to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
Come back, come back.
Now Watson on 3rd down. And he finds his man Griffin. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
It's Henderson. That's probably a lineman that is 70 overall.
Richmond.
Watson going to give this one to Miller. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Let's get in here, baby.
He's in. Touchdown, Houston.
That's my first time running that
His
play.
2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans will
So it just
add
looked
on
like
to
it
their
was going to work.
lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
Here we go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Delta. Go Delta. Go Delta.
Bridgewater on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we? No.
And he loses
the
nice
rip.
Nice rip. And the Jags grab it. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of
Ripley believed it.
Didn't do it, didn't secure
He Ripley believed it, and it happened.
In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Bridgewater now after the fumble recovery. Flushed out right. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
A second down throw for Bridgewater. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller.
Oh, I had a feeling he was going to do that, bro.
And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
So after that sequence,
I wanted to run it up the middle, but shoot, that was right there in that A-gap.
One's on, they think they're off for a while. The other has to come on, they think they're on for a while. Then they're off. Here comes the other one. Just kept turning the ball over. They've got to cut that out.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's
still right in that A-gap.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
I need me some 90 overall linebackers. McKinney and Cunningham.
The second down throw for Bridgewater. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a third down. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on third down. On third down, Bridgewater dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Christian Covington in there to drop it for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. On is Josh Lambo now for the Jaguar field goal. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And Lambo will put this one through, and that'll get the deficit back to 16. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Miller will get it. He has been busy today. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Reset.
Again, it's Miller. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. They'll roll him out right. And he fires one, but incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Bernardrick McKinney in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Leonard Fournette, and he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all. It leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
And stay deep.
That play is blown up.
And stay deep.
Yardage back at the 35.
Good game, bro. Probably about to end this stream, and yeah.